Hey, what's going on, guys? So the question of the day is, should Justin Gaethje want to fight Michael Chandler? Right? Just because that this is the obvious fight to make, or a certain fight is the obvious fight to make, doesn't necessarily always mean that that's the fight that's going to happen. You look at Justin Gaethje right now, he's in a weird spot because his most recent fight was a loss to Khabib. If you look at Justin Gaethje right now, the only two fights I've really heard him be rumored for is, fighting against Michael Chandler, or obviously fighting against Charles Oliveira. Chandler versus Gaethje feels like a lose-lose situation for Justin Gaethje. If Justin Gaethje beats Michael Chandler, you just beat a guy whose only impressive win was against Dan Hooker, and like Oliveira said, Hooker was kind of running from him the whole time, and he lost to Oliveira. He had a good first round, couldn't finish him, and then he got caught. Right? That's your win, right? And your most impressive win before that was against Tony Ferguson, who's also on a 3-fight losing streak now. Michael Chandler has wins over Eddie Alvarez, Benson Henderson, some of the greatest fighters at lightweight in MMA history. But it was at Bellator. I'm not saying that if Justin Gaethje fights Michael Chandler, all of a sudden, he wins, it doesn't matter, right? But if Michael Chandler beats Justin Gaethje, for example, does he get a shot at the title immediately? Or does someone else, and Michael Chandler is a top contender, right? So if your answer to that is, well, no, Michael Chandler shouldn't get a shot at the title, why should Justin Gaethje? Both fighters, their last fight was a loss for the title, right? So if Chandler doesn't deserve a title shot because he just lost a title shot, why does Gaethje deserve a title shot just for beating Chandler? And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're going to consider that, and Justin Gaethje's going to knock out Michael Chandler in the first round and get Charles Oliveira 6 months, 5 months, or whatever later. If he loses, he being Justin Gaethje, that's a lot. There's a lot, because now, okay, you're on a 2-fight losing streak. Last 2 wins were against Donald Cerrone, which everybody's last win was against Donald Cerrone, and Tony Ferguson. That's not really an impressive resume. You are, and now you've lost to Poirier, you've lost to Chandler. Who are you fighting next if you're Justin Gaethje? Right, so if you're Justin Gaethje and you're thinking, I can either fight for the belt immediately, or I could potentially be 2 fights away from fighting for the belt. My other main point when it comes to this, I think that's a horrible matchup for Justin Gaethje. I'm not trying to take anything away from Justin Gaethje. I just think that Justin Gaethje's, fight against Tony Ferguson, fight against just almost any of the fights he's ever been in ever, he tries to make it an absolute war. He's like, you're going to hurt me, I'm going to hurt you, whoever decides to last the longest is going to win this fight. That style is not going to work against Michael Chandler. Right? And Michael Chandler's style is, I'm going to hit you so hard that you don't want to fight me anymore, and if you decide you want to continue to fight me, then I'm just going to hit you harder than I just hit you. It seems like a horrible matchup for Justin Gaethje. And the issue is that the risk is not worth the reward. And then Poirier knocks out McGregor in the first round. Or McGregor knocks out Poirier in the first round. Justin Gaethje's going to get a title shot before one of those two. Justin Gaethje's going to wait for the result of that to face the winner. What if it's a close fight? What if something happens while he's waiting that's like, well, what about Dariush? Dariush just beat this guy. What about Chandler? Chandler just beat... Odds are, if Gaethje takes the Chandler fight, he's 2 fights away from a belt, from a title shot. Because Michael Chandler, if he takes a Gaethje fight, is 2 fights away, including that fight. He's 2 fights away. And in my opinion, the only other fight that makes sense for Justin Gaethje is a shot at the title. So if I'm Justin Gaethje, I'm not moving unless it's a shot at the title, right? But let me know what you guys think. Do you think Justin Gaethje should want to fight Michael Chandler? Maybe he does want to fight Michael Chandler. Show everybody what's up. Show he's the king of the lightweight division. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Click that like button to show your support for the channel. Subscribe for even more content. Most importantly of all, have a great day.